I'm Raquel Matus, Product Manager at Digi International. Our discussion today will be about the Digi XBee value proposition. I'm excited about this topic. Joining me today is Alec Yonke and Mark Grierson. Alec is Product Manager of Digi's XBee cellular product family, and Mark is a field application engineer for the XBee family specializing in short and long-range RF communication. Mark and Alec, welcome, and let's get started.
Thanks.
Mark, there are a lot of reasons why an engineer should consider a pre-certified module over building your own. A few benefits that come to my mind are certifications, quick time to market, and tools. Can you tell us about the ease of use when using an XBee?
Thanks, Raquel. There are actually 3 points I'd like to make on this. First, RF engineering is not easy. Many organizations don't have the skill set or the engineers to accomplish this. And even if they do, spending time on these engineering tasks will take away time from their core competencies and their objectives of their organization. Second, certifications are expensive, often costing tens of thousands of dollars. And if a customer misses the certification or they fail the first time, all that money is spent again, leading to incredible cost overruns and unbudgeted expenses. And then finally, the bill of material management. Having a certified module like an XBee allows customers to not worry about managing all the other subcomponents that are involved in the RF design. As new chipsets are introduced, we incorporate those into our XBee modules, freeing the customer from having to recertify or manage those bill of materials expenses.
Those are some great points, Mark. Thank you. And Alec, can you tell us about the XBee form factor and why this is an advantage for a developer doing an embedded design?
As a hardware design engineer, you really only need to put one footprint on your board and you can be sure that it's going to fit all of your designs now and in the future, right? We have 3 different form factors. We have a through hole, a micro mount, and a surface mount form factor, and those have all been around for 18 plus years. So many of our customers have already seen this benefit where they've been able to move forward with us all the way from supporting initial 802.15.4 applications up through Zigbee and into today having XBee cellular available, all with the same footprint. So this really helps to minimize that redesign effort that comes every time. And it also provides future-proofing capability. A great example of this is within our cellular family. The initial product that we released was actually an XBee Cellular 3G. And now today, across most of North America, 3G networks are gone. But these customers were able to quickly and easily move to our newer technologies like our XBee3 Cellular LTE-M NB-IoT, as well as our LTE Cat 1 available today. So this allows customers to future-proof their designs, and moving into the future, we'll be supporting 5G modules there as well.
Wow, Alec, it's great to hear that customers can save time and effort while choosing the right module. And Mark, for the XBee RF product line, there are different protocols such as Zigbee, Digi Mesh, and 802.15.4. How does XBee help solve the problem of which protocol to use?
I can tell you that certain protocols have advantages over others in terms of security, ease of use, range, things like that. So the XBee modules, we offer many different protocol options. And some hardware like the XBee3 can actually run multiple protocols on the same hardware. So for example, if a customer buys an XBee3 2.4 gigahertz radio module, they can buy it with Zigbee pre-installed, but they can easily flash that to Digi Mesh or 802.15.4. This way they can try each protocol, see which one meets their needs the best, and make an informed decision on which protocol to use. Nothing worse than going way down the line on developing your application, realizing you've chosen the wrong protocol for your design.
Wow, that's a strong offering.
Mm-hmm.
And Alec, what is the XBee ecosystem and how is that helpful for someone who's considering a design with an XBee module?
Yeah, so I think the XBee ecosystem really is just an overarching statement to say, the overall tool set that Digi brings as well as our modules, right? One module standing alone by itself can't really accomplish much, but using things like our Digi Mesh protocols, you can mesh many devices together and communicate between all of those devices. Beyond just the modules, there's also our family of gateways, which can allow these modules not just to talk internally as a network, but it can allow them to actually take advantage of internet connections and transmit that needed data for our customers up to their own cloud systems, our cloud system, or whatever their preference is there, and wherever that data needs to go in order to be actionable. And beyond all of that, we also understand that it's important to maintain these networks. And using our cloud, you can manage this whole network, make sure it's maintained, and is really going to be reliable and give you the information that you need to focus on your product.
I'm glad to hear that reliability is extremely important with Digi. Mark, how do XBee tools set XBee apart from other wireless solutions?
Well, Digi's invested a lot of time and resources and money into developing world-class, award-winning applications and tools. Our XC2 software makes it very easy to configure the modules out of the box, to do range testing, throughput testing. There's a built-in spectrum analyzer. All these tools can really help you get to market quickly. We're now working on our next generation of configuration and test tool called XBee Studio. Should be released very soon. It's actually available now for the XBee Cellular. Will be available for all XBees in the near future. Beyond that, we also have code libraries available. So if our radios are going to generally be connected via UART or SPI interface, and customers are looking for libraries to help them accelerate their code development. We've got Python, Java, C, and other language libraries available to help accelerate customers' development. And then finally, we've also got, for our gateways and other resources that use Python or MicroPython, the XBee3 actually runs a MicroPython engine. We've got a PyCharm plugin for PyCharm that will allow customers to easily develop code, and also there are dozens of example applications on there for customers to get started with.
I'm glad to hear there are a lot of resources that customers can find when configuring their modules. And Alec, I know that customers with mission-critical applications expect best-in-class reliability. Can you explain some of the cloud tools we have available to manage devices in the field?
Yeah, that's a great question. Much to the point of all of our tools, and Mark talking about all this time that we've spent developing our tools that allow the customer to develop their products, we also spend a lot of time on our cloud platform called Digi Remote Manager, which allows customers to not just deploy and provision these modules, but it allows our customers to truly manage those modules in the field and perform updates. This can be anything from a simple configuration update on your module in order to send health metrics at a faster rate, any of our different AT settings there, all the way up through firmware updates and modem firmware updates on XBee cellular products. These can be key, as these can actually be requirements from some of the carriers in order to update these to keep your device functional in the field and have access to the network. So this is really an all-in-one platform that allows you to create automations and easy to access one button click type actions that can perform all of these updates at once on one module and or hundreds or thousands of modules in the field in order to make sure that they're maintained and having reliable communication out in the field.
Interesting. Can you talk about security in our modules and the cloud? I mean, that's a big problem in today's world.
Absolutely, yeah. At Digi, we take security very seriously. To your point, we have lots of customers who are in mission critical spaces. They need that data, they need it reliably, and they need it in a secure manner. We always update our devices, our hardware and cloud to follow the latest security standards. And really with our cloud, it allows our customers to make sure that they're going to be maintaining those standards, right? Today a customer might be deploying with TLS v1.2 that met old standards, but now they may be updating to 1.3 or some of the newer standards. And you need a way to reliably deploy these over the air, and using tools like our configuration manager, you can perform these updates very quickly and easily to your whole fleet of devices in the field.
Awesome. Thank you for the insight, Alec. And Mark, last question for you. Earlier you mentioned how complex RF designs and certifications can be. Can you elaborate on how Digi can assist with wireless designs?
Yeah, absolutely. As you know, we have a whole division of engineers called Wireless Design Services, or WDS. These are skilled and creative engineers that can assist our customers with everything from antenna design, board layout, They can take a design all the way from early concept to production. They also can assist with FCC certification or other certifications. They will pre-certify the module and guarantee that that design will pass certification the first time.
Thank you, Mark. I'd like to thank Mark and Alec for taking the time to share their insights on how Digi XBee tools and services allow customers to be successful. Subscribe on YouTube and visit digi.com for more information. Thanks for watching.